Capcom Sentinels. We've seen these before, or have we? What is good? What is good? It's the Ruckus back at you again, and we have something new, but not really. You see the packaging. We've seen this packaging before, kinda, sorta. Capcom Sentinels from Marvel Legends, Pulse exclusive, and if you recall, we had gotten these style Sentinels come in 2-pack a while back, and they were the standard Sentinels that we've grown to know and love. You know, they're made out of pink and purple, but this go round, these are colored variants, and they're going to be blue and green. You see a blue version right there on the packaging. You've got that Capcom style artwork behind it, and on the side we have a Sentinel holding a boulder. If you guys recall, the 2-pack came with a boulder for the Sentinels to throw. You got that X logo down below. On the other side, we have the green one with that same boulder. And then when you look here on the rear, you have both versions. One hoisting a boulder, the other with blast effects. And as you can see, blue and red and purple and green. Purple and green. Some Hasbro's got this thing, Marvel Legends anyway, about purple and green. So many characters are in purple and green. And I don't mean Hasbro, I meant Marvel itself. And so putting it right back to the front, we will see this packaging for the last time before we get our mutant nemesis, Nemesi. How do you do plural? Anyway, we're going to take a look at them momentarily. Here are our two Sentinels. Out of packaging just like before. Hasbro has done a nice job of stacking them to get the two figures in that one box. You can see down below the Rock, and we've got for both Sentinels, they've got an additional set of hands, and they have their blast effects. I'll take them apart so we can see them separately, and I will make sure that the Rock stays where it's supposed to be. Now, of course, the Sentinel in the smaller tray wants to fall over, doesn't have the same support going for it, but you see them both in their glory. They've got some nice metallic paint as far as their diverse colors are concerned. Their respective colors: the green metallic style and the blue metallic style. On the blue Sentinel, that red is kind of just plain and plastic-like. He's got yellow highlights on that belt and the nodules on the chest. The helmet for the head is blue, and of course we see there on the green. Metallic, of course, purple. That purple is actually kind of metallic itself. And then we've got red for those chest nodules, and the yellow is for the belt. And of course, down on this green, we've got some detail work on those helmets. We'll see when we get closer up, and you can see that the both figures come with an additional set of hands, open hands. They look like they're grasping, which they can't be used for that, but they're for the blast effects, and we'll see all that. And of course, there is the boulder down below. We'll check all that out momentarily. And here they are out of their clam shells, and you get a better look at the unique colors for Sentinels. And I think they're pretty cool for a a niche kind of thing. With the first versions of the Capcom Sentinels, I had purchased multiple packs. I believe I got 4 packs, which means I've got 8 of them. I only bought one this time because Sentinels don't really come in this color. Uh, in my continuing efforts to come up with some nice visuals as far as my displays are concerned, I figured that a pair of these guys are good because they are unique. They could just be like specialized units, and differentiated by their colors. They're probably capable of doing things that are independent of the other mainstream Sentinels. Anyway, that's just my thoughts on how to display these guys. In terms of the coloration, we'll take the blue one first, and I will put this guy here, and we will get him kind of sort of in frame and in focus, as you can see right there. And I was speaking about the helmet before, the head, and as you can see, of course, the helmeted portion is blue. We do have what appears to be like I can't tell you if what color they are. I don't think they're black. The line work going on in there might be purple. It's really difficult to tell, but there is paint work going on in those lines. We didn't get any paint work with the originals. In terms of the faceplate itself, still similar to what we got the first go round. And you can see the coloration. We've got the yellow uh, nodules on the chest and on the belt and everything else. There's nothing going on in the rear. And like I said, there's a sheen to the red, but it still has like a plastic kind of look to me. Anyway, I'll put him back, and we'll get our green guy up here. And this one, the purple, it's because of the sheen on it. It doesn't seem as plastic like. We do have marbleization going on, but to me, that's no biggie. That never has been a biggie. And I noticed that we've spoken on marbleization less and less over the years. So that's obviously something that Hasbro has improved with when it comes to their paint applications. This guy, once again, with the helmet, green, and we do have the paintwork there. And that's, once again, I can't tell if that's just black or if it's purple, and because it's so thin, you can't tell, but there is the paintwork going on there. They've got red for the nodules, and then, of course, we've got that yellow for the belt, and the rest is what we've seen before. So that's how that goes down. Still have the same articulation that we had with the first go round, which means that we're getting almost nothing in terms of the neck going up and barely going down, which means you're not going to get much in the way of tilt. Of course, you can 360 it. Shoulders, we can do slightly better than a 90-degree T-pose. You can, of course, get your 360 rotation. In terms of the flare out, we don't have butterfly joints, but your Sentinel can spread his wings that far, and of course you're not going to get much in the way of going across body, no butterfly joints, so that's what you get right there. Bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, everything is nice and sheen because they're pinless, and we've got the swiveling wrists, horizontal hinges, diaphragm articulation, meaning that we can go forward that much, go back that much. We can tilt side to side, and we get rotation up there. And here comes the redundancy. We have a waist swivel as well. So, yeah, that's how that goes. We can spread the hips that far apart, not bad. Here's where it is lacking. We only get that much in terms of the kick forward. And then going back, we've got the thigh cut, double jointed knees. Looking nice. We've got a swivel at the top of the boot. And here's where it's lacking again. Our pointing of the toes only that far. Almost nothing going up. And we do get very slight ankle pivot, but not very much going on. We do have holes at the bottom of the feet. And of course, this articulation scheme is mimicked on the blue and red version. So that's how that goes down. Put that back up there. And those are the Sentinels, the green and purple, and the blue and the red. They both come with their respective hands grasping for like holding that boulder, and you see the ports for the blast effects, and that's where they come in. We get two apiece for each. Here are two of them. Don't need to show all four. They all look the same. Fluorescent orange and yellow. And of course, they port easily in the hands, like so. Or if you want, you can have them ported in the boots, like so. So they're, you're showing them lift off. So, same as before, nothing too crazy. We also come with the possibly the highlight of the set, just like last time, the piece of asphalt as well as the rock from beneath. It's detailed very nicely, like it was pulled right out of the ground. And when you find the sweet spot, your Sentinel will be able to hold this thing, like so. And through the miracle and magic of video editing, it seems like I just went from one to the other. Let me tell you, it took some time to find the sweet spot, but you can find it. And I'm sure there are other ways to be able to hold it, but I found if you try to follow how it's shown on the packaging, meaning this crack is over here on this side with that kind of space going on there, that seemed to be the easiest way to have your Sentinel hold that rock up. I've spoken a lot about the comparison between the first go round of the Capcom Sentinels compared to these specialized, colorized versions, and here you go. There's nothing really different other than the paint apps. And speaking of those paint apps, I wanted to show the what I had spoken on before about when it came to the helmets, how we had paint going in the crevices, line work of the we'll call it the colored versions, and you see we've got nothing uh, going on there at all at the top of the original kind, and that's really about it. You don't really have too many other differences other than just the coloration. And so our latest Pulse exclusive, we've got basically not necessarily a reissue, just a redo of the Capcom Sentinel 2 packs that we got. I think it's probably a couple years ago now. It's been probably, yeah, I think it was 2024 that we saw these guys the first time in their classic purple and yellow visage that we're used to. And Hasbro decided to give us these colored versions, if you will, of them. And I believe they're still in stock if you're interested in getting these guys. And of course, I'd like for you to let me know down below if you are interested in them. Uh, they have the same articulation as they had before. You get that rock, and again, you have to find the sweet spot. It didn't take me not nearly as long to find the sweet spot for this final shot like it did when I wanted to demonstrate the Sentinel holding up the rock. So yeah, you could find the sweet spot and it will hold it, especially if you have flat ground. The caveat to it holding though, you have to make sure that you've got it standing steady, and the very limited ankle pivots make that task somewhat problematic, but it can be done, as you can see. Um, you got the extra sets of hands, so it can hold the rock, both units, if you will. And of course, you could use them with the blast effects, and they come in packaging with fists. Um, Obviously, if you've already gotten Sentinels and the different colors don't really do much for you, don't impress you, you could do without. If you like these guys, I believe, like I said before, I believe they're still in stock. You'd have to go um, to Pulse and see that for yourselves, and go ahead and order you a set. Once again, there are 2 packs. They come to a pack in some pretty unique packaging. Um, yeah, that's gonna do it. We are continuing our journey here with Hasbro Marvel Legends and their Sentinel love. They definitely love the Sentinels, that's for sure, and they've demonstrated that love again with this set. So, speaking of love, I would love for you guys to like, share, subscribe down below, and to give me your thoughts on this. Let me know what you think. Pass, play. You're going to have it your way. Let me know. And I will be back at another time when we have something to talk about. And what I mean by that is I'm really only going to be doing reviews on um, like exclusives and items that I think you guys may really want to see. Unless, of course, you go down below and let me know if there's a figure that you want me to review, and I'll see what I can do. All right. Until then, take care. Peace.